So supply chain security is hot right now. A lot of
Mm,
startups doing supply chain
mm.
security. Almost all of them are doing open source, showing you vulns, threats, in open source packages that you might incorporate into your code.
Yeah, it's old hat.
But the older hat is the black duck and the Veracode, right? SAST, DAST,
That's
RAST.
composition
Yeah,
analysis.
right.
Yeah, yeah. There's still a place for it.
Is there any way code review is going to be caught through an automated system? Because if it could catch it all, then it could write it all. Yeah,
Not. I don't think we're gonna see it for a while, man.
I'm with you.
Like everyone's like, "Oh, ChatGPT is gonna do all this," and don't get me wrong, ChatGPT can do cool. It can like write things, but it can't write full Monty
Mm-hmm.
programs that aren't riddled with nonsense. I don't know, man. The software supply chain thing, like, yeah, there's a need to protect our supply chain.
Yeah.
Sure. But define it.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell does software supply chain like? Is it just the new version of SAS, DAS, and SCA? Like, are you doing analysis on Java to like make sure that they're writing good,
Is it in the
JRE for you?
languages you're using? Does it cover the packages you're using? And then does it use non-package analysis?
But but that no, forget all that, man. That's all like technical controls. Like, think of your software supply chain as a tape measure,
Okay.
and you roll your tape measure out, and it goes from 1 foot to 18
Okay.
feet. You're still talking about like feet 1 through 6 or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like, what about all the other shit? Like, what about the things downstream from you? Like, to me, that's supply chain, right? When I think about supply chain and simply
It's got to
safe,
be end to end.
I'm concerned about plastic
Yeah,
prices.
right.
I'm concerned about silicon and iron and raw materials. And like, that's the very beginning of the
Mm-hmm.
supply chain. Like, oh, there's a farmer strike in a mining strike in southeastern Asia. Like, wow, our aluminum prices are going to go up. Like that's supply chain to me. And like, all we're talking about from like a security standpoint is building the stuff and putting it
That's right.
together and what pieces are going into it. Like, no one's going that far down the supply
That's
chain.
right. Interesting.
Maybe they are. I don't know.
Interesting.
Maybe I'm full of shit. I don't know.
I don't see very many that are. I see components,
No.
and then I see
Yeah.
compiled analysis,
Okay. Who
but
is that new?
not atoms and molecules. Not at the beginning.
No.
Yeah.
We've been doing composition analysis for a long time.
Uh-huh.
We've been compiling things. We've been like adding our flags in Java so that Veracode can understand it when it does the static
That's right.
analysis. Like, we've been doing that. We've been doing special compiles so that your static analysis scanners can understand that stuff. We've been doing it, man. So like, I don't know. We're just doing it in a different way now. We're not doing it in like we're doing it in a cool new hip way. Sure, great,
Right. Agile.
but calling it supply chain, like software supply chain, we're reaching, man. We're
Misusing the term
grabbing.
supply chain.
We're reaching.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing new AppSec,
That's it. That's what's happening.
which don't get me wrong. Like, we got to do cool new. That's how we evolve as an industry. Like, you can't rely on semantic forever. Like, you can't.
I think you mean Broadcom.
Yeah, I can't. I feel like Jon Stewart, a Daily Show with Arby's now. Like, we're just making fun of semantic. I'm sure semantic makes lovely products nowadays. My apologies, Broadcom. I'm
Seems
sure they have
sincere.
wonderful software
Seems sincere.
that does wonderful things for big, multi-gajillion-dollar organizations. I'm sure Bank of America loves their Broadcom software. Is what I'm saying.
I hear
They're
a butt coming.
Yeah. No, I'm sure they love it. It's probably wonderful for them. It does great things. They're running Vontu DLP
That's right.
protection.
That's right. Alongside Altiris.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's all going to their, I was going to say Envision Sim. It's all going to ArcSight.
Yes.
ArcSight. ArcSight's got a hold on finance.
That's that 15-year contract from IBM.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
Had a great time. Yeah. Load letter size. Paper cassette, PC, paper cassette, load letter size. It's an old like HB inkjet era. PC load letter. Another great IT quote. PC load letter. That's all you need to say. Everyone knows what you're talking about.